What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the topic of how to start in the gym and how to stick to a program. So basically, a lot of people either struggle to start, that's often the hardest part of when you're going into the gym, and being consistent with it's a whole new issue. So I'm going to try and give you guys a few things to do in order to, once you start, you stick to it and you see long-term progress through consistency, which is really the key here. But before this video starts, if you could just quickly go down below, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That basically helps my videos reach a much larger audience and we can help more people out through that. So that would really help me out if you could do that. But let's get straight to the video now. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to talk about today is even before you step foot in the gym, and that's establishing your why, so your purpose. And that's basically what I talk to everyone I sort of give advice to. I always say that you have to have a why. Now what I mean by that is anything pretty much in life that is tough and you have to put in a lot of hard work and sacrifice into to reach your goals, you need some sort of motivation to do that, because there will be times, and it's happened to me countless times, it's happened to many other people I'm sure, when it's late at night, you might have finished work or school or something, you can't be bothered going to the gym or eating clean foods, and you really need something to really drag you over the line, and that is where the purpose comes in. So if you have a reason, big or small, it might be something big like you always want to better yourself, or it might be something small like you just want to look good in summer, you know what I mean? So whatever it is, big or small, you have to have something before you step foot in that gym that's going to get you there and that's going to keep you going. So you have to have it in the back of your mind, this is why I'm doing these things and this is why I want to achieve my fitness goals. So having that motivation and having that purpose basically set out before you start will really help you start and also stay on your fitness program, because you'll remind yourself that, okay, it's hard, yes, but this is why I'm doing that and this will help me reach my goals. So that's the first thing I would highly recommend establishing before you even start at the gym. Alright, the next thing I would recommend doing before you start at the gym is doing some research. Now, just quickly, this does not mean that I'm saying before you start the gym you have to be like the next Athlete X. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is just do a bit of research before you start. It might be stuff about the machines in the gym you're going to, the body parts you're looking to train, and even the food you're looking to eat in your diet. Now what this does is, basically when you start lifting, it really is hard. It's, your muscles are sore, it really is not a comfortable situation. And when you're eating clean foods, if you're not already used to that, it is pretty disgusting and you might not enjoy it. But just knowing ahead of time what these things which are inherently hard are gonna do for you helps a lot. So, you will have peace of mind, okay, yes, this is hard and it's not comfortable, but this is gonna help me in the long run. Just knowing that really goes a long way. And the other thing I'd do, just quickly, it could be even something as simple as searching up, some training principles like progressive overload, and just doing that ahead of time will actually just make you be able to go into the gym and you're not gonna be completely blind and make the mistakes a lot of us have made, where you just go in and you just don't know anything and you're just doing things for the sake of doing it. So just knowing a bit just ahead of time can really go a long way to help. All right, so now you've done your research, you've figured out your motivation and why you're going to the gym. Now it is time to go. Now, first thing I'll do is literally search up, find a local gym, could even be a school gym. Lots of schools have gyms now, some don't, but you can even do a home workout. You can really do anything as long as you're starting. Now, I'll pop up a video or picture of something when I started, and the point is here is that we all start somewhere. It doesn't matter if you're very underweight, you're very overweight, whatever. That's completely irrelevant, because literally everyone starts somewhere. Even the Mr. Olympias you see on the internet and stuff, they had to start one day too. And the thing I want to really make clear is when you're starting the gym, don't go there thinking, oh, everyone's watching me, everyone's judging me. I can tell you firsthand that when you see someone in the gym who's quite clearly just a beginner, if anything, it's a feeling of, good on them. Like they're trying to make something for themselves, they're trying to build something for their own lives, and from what I know, no one is really judging you, and no one's really going to be thinking, oh, what's this guy doing? what's this girl doing, they don't look in shape, whatever. It's all about, you have to start somewhere, so don't be worried about what people are gonna think. That's the first thing. Now, as far as the actual weights go and stuff, I would start off in the gym doing literally for the first week, I would literally just go in there and just try a bit of everything. Go to every machine, have a feel for it. So you just basically acquaint yourself with the gym and how the machine you're working on, how it works, and basically what muscle it's targeting. You start building up mind-muscle connection, which is absolutely so important. And just really getting, it can be literally like a week or two where you're just literally just getting familiar with the gym and how it all runs. And I'll just do that. Like I said, that's something I would have done when I started. I would just literally just go there, just see how everything feels, and that way, when about 3 or 4 weeks in, then you can start doing like a proper split. So it could be a bro split, which is pretty much just like one body part per session, followed by rest days, or like a push-pull leg split, which I would recommend at the start. And why I'd recommend that is because you want to, especially when you're starting out, your body's not used to this, right? It's not used to a proper training program. It's not used to even lifting and resistance training. So you want to just basically ease its way into it, do a few body parts per session, and build it up slowly. And that sort of links me to my next thing, which I'm saying, do not go in there thinking you're gonna be lifting heavy or doing crazy weights. You just want to literally lower the intensity, lower the weight, and basically just let your body adapt to the new training style you're implementing in your routine. You're not going to be breaking records when you're in there. You've got to be prepared for that. You just want to just literally just get your body used to it, because your body naturally does not want to change, and you have to allow it to change by gradually increasing the intensity. Do not do things too quickly. So in a nutshell, start with about a week just familiarizing yourself with the gym, and after that start incorporating a split. And I'll be posting some videos on this in a few weeks time, so just hold on for now, but there's heaps of split examples on the internet you can access now. And yeah, that's basically how I would go about starting at the gym. Okay guys, so this is kind of going off what I was talking about in the research category before. When it comes to diet, which is the next thing I'm going to be talking about, you want to have some knowledge of the 3 macronutrients: carbs, fats, and protein, and the function that what they do for the body and how they contribute to muscular hypertrophy and so forth. So with a bit of research in mind, you want to start changing your diet up a little bit. So hypothetically, say you're eating 3 meals a day at this stage before you started. What you want to do is firstly change that diet to incorporate more of the 3 essential macronutrients that I was talking about before, and you want to implement that first. Now, if that takes a month for your body to get used to, which it might, because like I said before, your body does not want to change, and any drastic change to the diet or the quantity of food you're eating can actually cause digestion issues and metabolism issues, and that's what you want to avoid. So hypothetically, say it takes you a month to change your diet in terms of the quality of food you're eating. Then from that point onwards, I would then start increasing the meal quantity. So if you're going for 3 meals, it might take 2 months to go to 4 meals, and then 5 meals, and so forth. So, because obviously it's without question that you want to be eating a lot in order to build muscle, right? It is true, and you want to be eating clean foods if you can. So diet's so important, but I'll just recommend taking baby steps, doing everything gradually, and that is how you're going to be able to sustain this, and you're going to be able to do this in the long run, which is the basis of this video. It's not about doing this for a week or 2, it's about doing this over the long term, because it is a long-term game when you with your diet and nutrition. So just keep that in mind, take gradual steps with your diet and training, and that is my recommendation for sticking to a diet. Right, the final thing we're going to talk about today is your sleep. Now, the 3 major building blocks of building muscle and success in the gym are your training, your diet, and your sleep. Now, I'm not going to get into all the technicalities. The sleep is so important for so many reasons, but in this context, if you're sleeping for whatever reason, like 5 hours, 6 hours a night, that is a big issue, right? There's heaps of studies and like endless studies that have shown that you want to get roughly 8 hours. That's sort of like a pretty safe amount of sleep. Now, the reason why this is absolutely key is because your body needs to recover from the gym, and especially when you're starting, your body's not used to this. So when you're going in, benching, 3 wheels and coming home, and you know you're not even sleeping, your body can't recover, and that's what that is going to do is after you do that a few times back to back to back, you'll start getting injured and you'll start running yourself down, which is just not what you want. So sleep is absolutely crucial, and if it means starting to get into better sleep patterns and better sleep habits, that's what I would recommend doing, because it helps in all aspects of life, but especially in the gym. You want to be making sure you're getting enough sleep for adequate recovery, and even stuff like when you're sleeping, for instance, you know, that's when the majority of naturally produced growth hormone is released into the body. So there's literally countless reasons why you need to be sleeping, but especially when you're starting out, your body needs the time to recover, so do not neglect that time and make sure you're getting, I would say roughly 8 hours to be safe, but getting enough sleep. And if that means, like I said, changing your sleep patterns altogether, do that and it will help you a lot in the long run. Alright guys, so I hope you now got a few things in mind in terms of how to start and stick to a training and diet program. I hope today's video helped you out, but unfortunately that's it. Please don't forget, like I said, to like and subscribe to the channel. And just finally, I want to leave you guys with this. Like I said before, it's so important to start at the gym. It literally helps you in all aspects of life, in my opinion, and it's one of the best things I've ever done. So like I said before, don't worry about what people think or just like how you're gonna fit this in. Just do it and make sacrifices, because it will pay off in the long run. But yeah, that's all from me today. And with the gym and with anything in life, there's only one way to do it, to make it happen. See ya.